Alright man, so what is up guys, Airball here and I'm back with another video, and this is going to be the best Ben Wallace build on NBA 2K25. So this is basically just a pure defensive center build. It does have some finishing, but it's mainly just, meant for defense. So yeah, without further ado, let's just straight in the video. So we're just going to continue here. We're going to go center for the position, obviously because he was a center. We're going to go with 6'9" for the height. Alright, 6'9". 6'8" and 6'7" are just a little bit too small for this kind of build, and 6'10", I mean, you kind of lose out on some speed and things like that. So 6'9" is what I'm going to go with. You're going to be able to get an 80 speed. The weight is going to be 244 pounds. And then we're going to max out the wingspan because this is an inside center. Alright, if you don't like inside centers, click off this video. But this is a Ben Wallace build, so obviously he couldn't shoot at all. He couldn't even shoot free throws. So this is max wingspan. We're not going to care about shooting at all. We just care about having the best possible defense. So we're going to continue here. And the finishing, I'm not going to lie, it is a little bit underwhelming, especially for an inside center. But, I mean, like I said before, this is basically a pure lockdown at center, which is kind of crazy. But for the close shot, we're going to go with a 66. Alright. We don't really get too many badges. We just don't. Driving dunk is going to be an 80, which 80 driving dunk will get you that. Actually, it doesn't get you any specific dunk animations, but it gets you like just some decent enough dunk animations. You don't get contacts or anything. Actually, no, you do get the. No, you don't even get big man contacts. So you're 6'9", but 81 standing dunk will get you the rise up on silver, which I guess will be solid enough. So the finishing, I'm not gonna lie, it's not too great, but you'll get some dunks. You'll be able to dunk wide open. You'll be able to dunk in traffic, things like that. You just won't be able to get any crazy contacts or anything like that because, like I said, this is a pure lockdown build, and you guys will see the defense is gonna be absolutely crazy. The post control is gonna be a 59. It's just tied into the strength is gonna be 94. So again, nothing too good there. Mid range is gonna be 33, and then with the free throws gonna be a 36. Again, no shooting at all, really. I mean, free throw 36, you're not really going to be able to hit free throws. Unless, I mean, if you wanted to just take away the realism and just put on a free throw just for the heck of it, you could. Me personally, though, I mean, this is one of the worst free throw shooters of all time. Shot like 40% from the line. So a 36 free throw would be pretty accurate. Pass accuracy is going to be a 65. So at least you'll be able to get break starter on bronze, and you're also able to get dimer on bronze as well. So yeah, 65, honestly, it's not too bad. It's not the greatest, obviously, but I'd say this is probably a threes kind of center build. I'm not going to lie, it's probably best for threes. You could play twos with it as well. I think twos would be solid as well. And then fives, I mean, I don't know. Fives, it's not really that great because the pass accuracy isn't too high, and you're also small for a center, and you're inside too. But honestly, you can probably make it work if you have a squad. We're going to go with a 45 ball handle and then a 50 speed with ball. We'll be able to get normal dribble style, just, some little animations that honestly aren't too important, but at least you'll be able to get them. Now the defense is going to be the craziest part about this build. We're going to have a 93 interior. This is a complete non-meta build, all right? We're going to have 93 interior. We'll be able to get Hall of Fame post lockdown once it's all said and done. So again, very solid. We'll get an 85 perimeter, which will get a silver challenger, and we'll be able to get silver on-ball menace and silver pick dodger once we upgrade the agility. So again, very solid. The steal, 85, we get interceptor on gold, as well as silver glove. So yeah, again, just pretty solid enough, man. You don't get 91, I don't think. No, you only get 90. So you can't even get gold glove if you wanted to. You can't even get Hall of Fame interceptor. So I'll just go 85. Get the gold interceptor and then just move on with it. Now the block. All right, the block is gonna be crazy. You're getting a 94 block. Now I might be saying just go 93 for the paint patroller. But I'll show you guys here in a minute why we're going to go with 94 block instead of 93. Because it does cost a few attributes to go from 93 to 94 just because it's a high stat. But trust me, it'll be very important, especially if you get cat breakers on this build. So 94, and then the offensive rebounding is going to be low, but again, I'll explain why it's low. 94 defensive rebound, we will get Hall of Fame box out beats once it's all said and done. And again, the offensive rebound, like, you're gonna have a high vertical, and you'll be able to get Hall of Fame rebound chaser with the max plus 1. So I would say like 73 offensive rebound honestly isn't even the worst thing, especially considering the fact that you'll have an 85 vertical with this build, and your max wingspan, and you're gonna have burly body shape and things like that. So trust me, the offensive rebound being 73, I think will be just fine. You'll still be able to snag just fine on this build. The speed, we're going to go ahead and max that out. Obviously, we're going to max out the agility. You guys will see here we get silver on-ball menace. We get silver pick dodger, silver slippery off-ball. So, again, just very solid, defensive badges on this build. The strength is going to be a 94, which is one off the max. But, again, I'll explain why we're going with 94 instead of 95. And then we're going to get an 85 vertical to finish it off. Alright, so this is what the build is looking like. You guys see off rip without any cap breakers, we get gold paint patroller, we get Hall of Fame high flying denier, and with the 93 interior, we're able to get post lockdown on Hall of Fame as well. So for this build, to make it even better, if you do get cap breakers to starter 3, I would use the +5 on the block to get up to 99. The 99 block, you'll be able to get paint patroller on legend because you already have that 89 plus interior defense, and all you need is a 99 block. So that'll get you legend paint patroller, and you'll also be able to get legend high flying denier with a 99 block, and then we already have 80 speed and an 85 vertical. So getting that legend high flying denier is going to be crazy on this build. You're going to get legend paint patroller as well. So again, just insane on this build. And then with the +1 cap breaker from level 40, I would put that on strength, get up to 95, and that should get you that Hall of Fame brick wall, and that's a tier 2 badge too, meaning you can have like Hall of Fame rebound chaser on at the same time with Hall of Fame brick wall moved up to legend, or you could even put on legend post lockdown. Maybe if you're playing the one, you wouldn't be playing the ones in this build, but like playing the 2s versus like some post scores in the park, maybe. I don't know, something like that, but you'll have legend post lockdown if you want it. You'll have legend paint patrol, you have legend high flying denier, you'll have a 93 interior. I mean, it's just, in terms of the, just the stats on defense is obviously going to be crazy. And, because that's kind of the only thing this build can do. The build is called a switchable lockdown defender. So we're not really going to be doing too much other than, play defense in the post, get rebounds, get lane steals, get some bumps on the perimeter, things like that, setting screens. You have an 80 speed as well. For being 6'9", honestly, isn't even too bad. 76 agility, again, it's just the threshold for getting that on-ball menace. And 94 strength, again, very solid. It does cost a bit of attributes, though, it kind of does, but 94 would be just fine. And then 85 vertical, use your 5 cap breakers, you'll be able to get legend, high flying denier, as well as just being able to get better rebounding animations in general. With the 85, it's better than like having an 80. We get rise up on silver. Just in general, the defense is insane, but the build can't really do too much other than that, except maybe, finish at the rim a little bit. Would I use this build in comp? No. Would I use it maybe like if you're a Pistons fan or a Ben Wallace fan? Probably. Or, maybe just sick and tired of post scores. I mean, if you're sick and tired of post scores, I'll probably just make a 7-foot. But that's besides the point. We're going to go shades. It's going to be shades of Ben Wallace, obviously, for the first one, and then Robert Williams and Clint Capella for the next 2. And the build is called a switchable lockdown defender. So I think it's a pretty solid name. I'm not going to lie. I've seen it a few times, but I haven't really seen it at center position. I've seen it at like small forward, like 6'7", 6'8". But for a 6'9" inside center, I've never even seen that name before. So, I mean, yeah, pretty solid. Definitely non-meta build. Just make it if you're a Pistons fan. Maybe you just want to have fun with it, or you just kind of like the build in general. But that's going to do it for the video. If you guys liked it, make sure to comment, subscribe. I post every day on this channel, so make sure to stay tuned for daily uploads. But, yeah, this is Airball. Peace.